What up, what up, what up? Hey guys. Hello, hello, hello. We're just gonna wait a few moments, let everyone kind of join in. I'm going to get this all finalized on my UB2B. What up, guys? Hey! We're back with Icewind Dale. We're back with the World of Toro. We're back with D&D in Minecraft. So, why is this being weird? What the heck? What the heck? See? Cancel? What the heck is going on? What the heck is going on? Say, I don't know what's going on here. What is this happening? Weird. That was weird. Icewind Dale. Welcome, guys. What's up? What's up? I'll let people join. I need to make some music for you guys because I want to make sure that you guys have like, you know, the cutest music going along with you guys. So we'll see. There's this, do I have one for this? I don't. What up, what up? I was gonna go live on Twitch too. Or on my TikTok, and my TikTok is being all super weird. So is this. This is all being weird. What is going on? What is going on? This is gaming. Welcome, welcome. What's up? Alrighty. I think that's saved. How are you guys? Oh, it did not. I don't know what's going on right now. I'm here. What up, what up? All right, I'm going to at least get live on my tiki-taki. It might not be set up the way I want it to, but at least I can get it going, right? So what I need to know what towns and cities you want to see me go first, and if you have done this campaign or what you want to know about this campaign. I want all the questions. I want all of it. D and D in Minecraft. Here we go. If I put that, see, I need it like up here. How's everyone doing? We're gonna get started in just a second. I'm letting anybody who wants to join on in, of course, you know, all that kind of stuff, and then we're gonna go from there. What up, what up? Welcome, welcome. Double stream here and on Twitch. You guys are awesome. You guys rock. Okay. Maybe, just maybe, I can get this so that you guys can see what's going on. No, it really like does not want to be at the right height. It either has to be leaning down or it's gotta be like perfectly set up there. Hi. Hello. I think this one's slightly shorter. Let's see. That works better. Can you guys see the Minecraft in that one? I think so. Ba-da-ba-da. Alrighty. And here goes nothing. So we have been building the world of Twirl. In our Minecraft map, I had accidentally deleted the whole thing. So we can go on another exploration of what I have done and what we've got done. But I'm not sure. So we'll see. This is where you're gonna enter. We're gonna have paths. The first town is gonna be over here with Dugan's Hole. That is gonna be our main thing. We've got Dugan's Hole here. Goodmead is going to be right over this corner at this beautiful spot. You guys are just gonna see, like, it's just ice. That's all it is right now. But we're gonna bring it together. We're gonna have Goodmead down here. It's a massive map, and I made it much larger because I felt like it wasn't like fully coming together. But I want to know what you guys want to see, what we're looking for, and how we're gonna do this. I'm supposed to go to my grandma's tonight, so I decided that I was going to stream and get some buildings and stuff done. I wonder if like the acacia and the other stuff looks as good. What should we use? Should we have a vote? This is our, I feel like the pale oak is really nice because it'll look like snow ridden. Mangrove is gorgeous, obviously. We have dark oak, spruce. Okay. Well, that changes everything. All right, let's do spruce. I'm curious how we can get this to look the way we want it to. I made some really cool houses when I made this originally, and now I feel like they're not going to be as cool as they were. But they gotta be cool. I gotta make sure I do it. Excuse me? I hate that. No holes. No holes in the ground. Okay. I guess we are just gonna do it that way. We're gonna have 5 by, I don't know, 5 by 4. We're working on custom villager homes right now. Custom villager homes. How do we want that? I think because I want it to be like Dutch architecture. I don't know why my phone keeps going off like that. I hate that. So I think the best option we're gonna have is to do like that with our fences. That looks good. This is gonna drive me wild. You guys can probably hear that vibrating. Turn off. There we go. You guys see my Minecraft game? I try to make it so you guys could see it. It's doesn't like me very much, that's for sure. I think it's also like still too high, even though I tested it like 6 times. So let's see if I can lower it like this. Can you guys see more now? I think so. That works. Ooh, that'd be a cool cosplay. I like the idea. I like the idea. Nah, I was hoping to get... Actually, that might look good once I get a roof on it. Again, these are just like basic homes. We're using these for our villagers that will be in here down below. They've got to be small. I can't do anything else. The larger that they are, the less that they're like villager homes. And I definitely just want them to be like villager homes. Alright, we're gonna start with the same roof that I had on the last like 6 that we've done before this file has consistently got deleted. So I think this time it'll be good. We're not gonna let this file get deleted this time. I've had it deleted like it's been like 6 times. I went to like load in the new file that I had just gotten, and I looked and I was like, wait, what's going on? Nope, it had also deleted. Heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. What up, what up? Hi. How's your... Is it Wednesday? Thursday. Honestly, I don't even know. How's your day going? I can't believe I have to do this again too, because I was so ready. Alright. First one down. And that's what we're doing. We're doing like the simplest things in the world. Like the absolute simplest things that I can. And each of them is going to be slightly different, but we're definitely going to keep that like small square footprint kind of thing. I don't want to get too crazy. Something going on? Dude, having like no viewers is pretty sad. I'm not gonna lie. Why did it not change to gaming? I don't understand why this won't save. Come on, save. Everything's driving me wild today, guys. Yeah, you guys, because I don't know why it closes the game when it does that. I'm just trying to get my Minecraft, my thing back. You can chat. I'm just playing some Minecraft. Here, there you go. Honestly, that's kind of better anyway. Y'all. What up, what up, what up? Hmm. Maybe? There we go. That worked. Have you guys seen the new freaking um Dispatch? The game Dispatch? I am like completely obsessed. Okay. I've been watching like every single person play it. I love it so much. Same style, we're not changing it up at all. If you want to watch the full video, we're live on Twitch right now. Go check out my Twitch. Maybe we do like a single window on this side. And I know some of you guys are like, this is the most plain house I've ever seen. Hi, how's it going? And some of you are like, what are we doing? But we're literally just, we've got it. We have to do this. We've got to do this. We've got to create this. I've been wanting to, oh no. Ah, game rule. Game rule. Weather. Ah, I need to turn the weather off, guys. Ah! Ah! Bim, 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 bim. There we go, I got it. I got it, guys. I got it. Game rule. Do. Weather. Weather circle. Oh, please turn it off. Why is it still raining? Thank you. Dang it. I'm gonna go back to my wand, and I need a brush. We're gonna do it sphere because it's my favorite one. To be air. And that's base. Snow. Oh, I guess I could. How did I do it before? I don't exactly remember, guys. I'm still learning world edits. If you guys want to help out, that'd be super nice. All right, it's brush, sphere, air. I know there's some way to do this. And then you just have to, what, replace with y'all. How am I so bad at this? Um, We got this. Why am I... Am I crazy? I've done this like a million times before, and now my brain is like, how do I do this? Oh, because I'm an idiot. I'm just pressing the wrong button. Mask. Mask. And that's going to be our snow. There we go. Now we can remove it, guys. Look at me. Look at me learning so quickly. All right. Yeah, let's just get this removed. Just so I don't have snow causing issues. Because it will cause issues. When I first started, I tried to play this without, like, did I just do that? Oh, I did. Wow, I didn't realize my range was that far down. That's okay, I'm gonna have to do it later anyway. We are live on Twitch. And YouTube, whichever you want. Ask any questions. We're building a D&D map in Minecraft. Where did his one guy go? I think he might have lost one of his guys. Yikes. There, just gonna keep building. I'm wondering how I should do this. Some of them are gonna need flat roofs. At least some of them I'm gonna want to have flat roofs. We need about 15 different houses. Last time it took me like an hour just to do like just the houses. It was insane. Okay. They're pretty much exactly the same, but slightly different. Yay! Exactly the same, but slightly different. All right, let's get like a different. Oops. How do I do that? We can make them whatever size we want. The plus to building in Minecraft, you can create whatever you want. Anybody play Minecraft before? Or not Minecraft, D&D? Any D&D players? You got anybody D&D in? Come in here? I think that'll be good, but I might want to make it one longer just because of space. Mm, yep. Perfect. Mm. If you were to design this, how would you design this? How would it differ from what I'm doing myself? What would you change? Anything specific? What do you guys want from me? How do you guys want me to like what's up? What's up, guys? What's up? How's it going? What's up? What do you guys want? You guys want to chat? You guys want to talk? You guys want to do something? You guys want to have some fun with me on Minecraft? What are we looking for? What are we looking for today? Because I'm just sitting here waiting for y'all to tell me what you want. What you want? What you want, guys? Anything? We've got the coolest build that you guys are ever going to see. Hello! What up? What up, what up? Like, I think this is gonna blow, like, almost everyone's mind. When it's finished and completed, it's gonna be just absolutely insane. I'm making it fully playable, too, which is, like, my favorite thing about it, is that it's gonna be fully playable. I think this one will be one that we don't have any corrugated roof on. Yeah. Always. Always. I think this one's just gonna have a normal flat roof. So we can have some texture here. Playing Minecraft, like streaming Minecraft is so complicated because like I want to make it as interesting as possible for you guys, but I also like I just have to build. Like this is gonna take hours, it's gonna take days of building. So just join me. Let's hang out. Have you guys played D&D before? Anybody played D&D before? I haven't played it pretty much my whole life. So my dad was a DM when I was little. He would play with all his friends. And then when my dad got sick, I kind of took over for him. And I thought that was really cool and fun, and it's definitely a different way of having my dad's legacy like live on. I thought it was really cool. I gotta start going live like every single day. I really do. All right, let's see. Let's do like a thin one. If I do that one more time, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm not even joking. Oh my god, dude. The heck. The hecky heck. Alright, is 5? I think the thinnest you can go really in a house is 5. I wouldn't want to go any thinner, I don't think. I'm trying to make my voice like sound way happier and way more fun when I'm talking. It's complicated. I don't know how streamers do it. Like they're always like 100% on. Usually, I mean, like I'm really good at talking and being a part of my streams, but I just don't. I don't know. I feel like I'm still secret and I don't get it. I don't understand what's going on. All these people get like hundreds of thousands of views in the first 5 minutes, and I'm just like, what do I do? I don't get it. What up, guys? Hello? Anybody on my TikTok want to say hello? That looks so cute. I really like that. I should probably put some music on for you guys. Something interesting to listen to. Because it's probably pretty boring. Unless, can you guys hear the... I don't know if you guys can hear the game music. I wonder. Mm. Can you guys hear that? I think that's the music. I think that's music. I don't know. The air tunnel. Is it loud? Does it sound like you're in an air tunnel? I didn't even think about that. Definitely didn't even think about that because you guys are like right next to my PC. Does it sound like it's in an air tunnel? I can't tell. I can't hear it. Oh my god, you guys can... Have you guys been able to hear me at all? Like this whole time? Oh my god. I can't believe I've been sitting here without any sound on my Instagram, my freaking YouTube and Twitch. I'm just sitting here with no sound on. Oh, I hate this. I hate, they need like better like roofing stuff. 'Cause I do not like this at all. Probably partially my fault because I'm like trying to go upside down and stuff, but y'all know how it goes. I don't want that. So I guess we might just do sides. Oh, that looks so weird. Nope. Nope, I tried. I tried something cool and I hated it. I hated it, I hated it, I hated it. If you could build one world from any franchise or like anything like that, what world would you build? D&D has always just been my thing, but I know a lot of people have like obviously their thing. Okay, I think that one looks better. The footprints are starting to get a little bit larger, but still I think we're keeping it in like a good space. We should probably start on the 2-story ones, which are like some of my favorite ones to build, honestly, because the 2-story ones I can make like real interesting. That was weird. It was like pushing me a different direction. Ba ba ba. I'm gonna get going. If you want to watch, I'll be on YouTube for a while. What up, what up? Am I visible? Am I visible? I just don't know if I exist, honestly, at this point. I'm pretty sure that I'm just, like, I died years ago. And I've just been a ghost trying to get people to pay attention to my ghost side. What world would you want to see me build? Anything cool, guys? The Mortal Coil? What you mean? Jurassic Park would be really cool. Jurassic Park would be super cool. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think anything specific, but I mean, when I was in college, I crashed my car off the highway at like 80 miles an hour, and I honestly don't think that I lived that past that moment. I think that I'm not even actually existing right now. What up, Mr. Good Guy? How's it going? That would come out from both directions. These houses always look so much larger when I'm building them than when I'm done building them, or like when I'm going to put them places. All right. This one's much larger than I typically make these. I typically make these double story ones a little bit smaller, but I really like the look of that. That's so cute. Oh, it's not coming forward though. Whoops. It's another oopsie. We can't do that. I am surviving on this mortal coil. That's it. I think I'm doing a pretty good job because my goal for these is that they are villager homes. So I'm assuming that I'm making them like a decent size for what would be a villager home. If you guys don't think so, let me know. These are all supposed to be just like custom villager places. So I think that they end up being pretty reasonable. I actually do not have a Discord. Do I? I might. Hold on. The mine colonies that builds a whole village? No, I have not. I have not. It is the same. Why does it do that? It is the same as my my Twitch. For my Discord. Sorry. My Discord's the same as my Twitch. All one word. All one word. And then my Instagram is Savvy Stoner. That stoner girl. Because I'm that stoner girl. Yes, I am. Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. The one where like the villagers have more of like a role than what they typically do. I have seen that and I've been really interested in it, especially for this, because at one point I do want you to be able to play this fully, just like a feel free to add me. I can't get off. I'm not getting off my stream to add you right now, but feel free. There is just I want that to be a very playable map at one point, so I think it would be really cool if I can get something like that. That's super cool. I don't like the way it looks when it changes sides. Mm, 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 mm. This will be a fully playable D&D map when it is finished. So I have been a DM for as long as I can pretty much remember, and this was something that I really wanted to do. And I decided that I started it a while ago. Yeah, feel free to add me. It's Sav's Fantasy. All one word. I'm not gonna add you. It's really weird. It is supposed to be a fully playable game. I've been a DM pretty much my whole life, and I have found I have a lot of friends who like struggled with the DM part, or like the world building part. They just didn't really understand how that worked, I guess. Um, they struggled to understand how the world was laid out and like whether they could open doors and go certain places. They had never played like D&D before. So I decided to design like a full map for them so it was easier for people who needed more of like a visual representation or like a 3D playthrough. I also wanted it to be able to play by itself. So if like you were someone who, you know, you didn't have a DM or you didn't have the time this week to play your game, you could come on here and play a D&D walkthrough just like you would. This house is massive and it's going to definitely be a problem when I copy and paste it. But we're gonna just save that for future me. That's a future me problem. Ah, I just hiccuped. A future me problem for sure. Not a current me problem. This house is also very massive. Don't know if this would exist in real life, but we're gonna say it is. Gonna exist in real life. It would. So there's going to be two different versions. There's going to be like a DM version with dice rolling, where you obviously would want a DM to kind of like be in spectator mode and walking you through the whole game. And then there's going to be a version that will solely be if you're alone and you can't play, where I am going to put in mobs and have the mobs be like main enemies in the game. I'm hoping that I can get some mods in this. I want to make it as playable as possible on vanilla. I think that when you're playing on vanilla, especially because most people might not have access to all these mods or might not have the ability to download all these mods, and there's a lot of different things, a lot of different factors, so I want it to be as playable as possible without any moderations. First, I want to just make the vanilla game like as playable as possible, and then if I can make a mod set that you can download yourself if you want to, if you are a DM or someone who is playing it by themselves, that's another option. It's pretty much going to be up to you how you want to play it. So this is the second iteration. The first time I built this, it how do I put this nicely? I deleted the save file on accident. So this is the second iteration. My first iteration, I made it through, I think I was on the 6th town. You can go through my old videos on YouTube and check it out. It was actually really, really cool. Oh, he's hanging underneath. I was like, how is he floating? Look at him. Look at him float. Look at him float right there. Aw, what a cutie. What a cutie. I'm actually gonna clip that. That is so cute. That is so cute. All right. But yeah, so then we have different houses. You'll play the game relatively normally. I do want to, if you're someone who wants to add mods that would up the difficulty, or if you're someone who just wants to add mods that are just like villager based mods like the one you were just talking about, I encourage mod use on this map. I think that it's really nice. All right, I need like a corner home, I think. I do wonder. I bet there are. I've looked into like mods for D&D for this map before because I've been interested, you know, like I really definitely want to make this as playable as possible. So, I think that there would be some mods. I am going to leave it obviously up to the DM though. So if you're a DM and you really want to add like your own mod, there's no restrictions to that if you're playing your own game. I do wonder if there is one that could use some sort of like D20 mechanic or not attack mechanic. Um, I was thinking doing like um oh kind of because like I want the battle to be realistic in the game. I don't want you to like have to roll to see if you hit a character. Like obviously if you have traveled enough um to level up your character's stats and get whatever you got, you know, like if you've got a netherite shield because you have traveled far enough, I think that I'm going to base it more off of that where it's it's definitely going to be like a very realistic mix of Minecraft and D&D all in one. I don't want it to kind of take from either of them, if that makes sense. I just want it to be very hmm hmm well, we're not going to do that there. I want it to be very playable. So I think that there is going to be a ton of different options you're going to be able to do with this game. But the main creation behind it was solely to help my friends who were frustrated playing the game because they didn't understand. Come on. And I think that's gonna be it's gonna be really entertaining. All right, let's do yes. That's what I want. We do have to do a wall on a angle too, so that's gonna be fun. Let's do that one, that one, that one, that one. Eh. What do you guys think? Good? Not good? Oh. I think it's cute. I like the I call it Dutch style. I've been told like a million times what it actually is, but I just call it Dutch style housing. Whoever is playing music, that's crazy music. That's gonna be fun. Isn't that like space-based D&D? I've never played Starfinder. My dad was the big D&D person. I was his little trainee all the time. The whole time I just sat and listened to like every word he said. I'm gonna have to, I think I'm just gonna use like something else to fill in right there. I don't like the idea of just like taking a whole space with a block right there. Fun. That's gonna be a lot of work before Monday. I was like, homework, what? Then it made sense. I wonder if, okay, so they have the new bookshelves. And I'm wondering if the new bookshelves, are you guys? Functional blocks, bookshelves. Whatever, I'll get my wand back later. I'm curious if they look like little roof edge tiles. I think they do, honestly. I think they look better than this edging, but it looks like pillars, like a Greek style. Ooh. I can, but I can't decorate the armor stands. You can put the armor stand in, but you can't decorate. They do. They exist in like every color. I need the roofs to be the color of the it's gonna sound so weird, but I need the roofs to be the color of the town flag. I'm doing it very theme-based, where the houses match the towns that they're from. So the roofs are blue. Ooh, that is gonna be way too big. We're not gonna do that. We're probably gonna have to do it this way. Yeah, so, and that's not how it is in the game. In the game, like, they're all just, like, they explain the houses as being, like, super run down, like, obviously the whole area's frostbitten, that kind of thing, so I'm going with that with my build. I'm trying to not, I don't want these to look super fancy, super perfect and done up. These are supposed to be like 200-year-old frozen houses that have been frozen for 200 years. So I think that if we how am I gonna do that? I hate that. I hate that a lot. Anybody have any tricks to fixing that? That's irritating. I wonder if I just do like a slab and then another slab. Maybe another slab. It looks better. I'll take that over the other one. That's for sure. All right. And we'll just get these guys on here. I think I'm going to do this one more larger house, and then I'm just going to do the diagonals. And we're going to break this because I am going to, because I'm expanding it. I'm expanding it. And that one. And then it would be that one, followed by that one, that one. Look at that. I like that. That looks nice. All right. Same thing over here. We need to fix the Dutch architecture so it's the way I want it. Boop, 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 boop. Whoops. Perfect. If you get me talking about something I really enjoy, I can talk about it for hours. Hours. We're gonna finish these we're gonna have one more diagonal home, then we're gonna have one house that is like teeny tiny. I know I made this one, which is super small, but I think I need to make one that's just as small, with like a flat roof, like really tiny house. Dude, custom villager houses aren't to be messed with. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I keep thinking I'm making them way too big too, and it's like, no, you need to make them, they need to be large. Like, they need to be relatively large, not huge, but... Look at how cute it is! Okay, I think I did a good job. I think that counts. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I like to make 10. It's 4 more. So each town hall is actually specified. So I'm following my book. This is my Icewind Dale book for you guys. Each town actually has a specified like inn, town hall. Most of them have a town hall and some sort of shop. Some of them, there's 2 of them that have like a castle that I'm gonna have to work on. And then there's like, obviously there's lore in each of these. So I'm gonna have to work on like what lore we have and what we're doing with that. But yeah, I can't really build like the inns and stuff until we get into each of the cities. I'm building these so that when I'm building the cities, some cities have like 3 or 4 small, actually no, none of them. Some of them have like 20 to 30 buildings, and some of them have upwards of, I'd say probably about 200 maybe. So I don't want to have to build all of those individual buildings. We're probably not going to be able to fit 100 in any of my cities, but I'd like to be able to just copy and paste as many buildings as possible so that I don't have to keep doing that. Because if I just have to keep doing that, it's going to get really freaky really fast. All right. Let's do our diagonal house. Actually, let's do our baby one. We can do a teeny, itsy bitsy one right here. Okay, so the minimum you can do a house is 5 by 5. Because once you get 5 by 5, that's it. Like the inside's a 3 by 3. There's no smaller that you can get than a 3 by 3 inside. Or I mean, you can get a 1 by 1, but I don't think that counts as a living space. I wouldn't count that as a living space. I would count that as not living. We're gonna give them 1 window. The neighbor next to me just put a subwoofer in their car, and holy moly. I know, barely enough room to even turn around. We'll give them 2 windows, actually. But because it's just villagers, and I mean, I've seen villager houses that have been this small. This is nothing like new for villager houses. I think that it'll go well. And of course, we're doing a flat roof. This is gonna be the tiniest house we possibly can do. I would definitely be haunting a 1 by 1. That would be where I would be stuck. Slumlord renters. I mean, some of the villages are controlled by some really bad people, so I mean, I guess that could count as some slum. What the heck was that? But most of the towns, because so Azuril, the Frost Maiden, he cursed the Icewind Dale. About 100, I think it was 150 years ago, he came along and he cursed a forever winter on the 10 towns of Icewind Dale and the surrounding area. So there is a winter that has been cursed onto Icewind Dale. They are frozen and they kind of are all, they're miserable. They're all miserable. They're all unhappy. They all don't know what's going on. Um, and the town leaders, they're called speakers. The town speakers are putting up rituals once a month on the Icewind Dale's PC release. What was that? Um, but the speakers are doing like some of them do money, some of them do like a blood ritual, and some of them do some other stuff, but they're all each city has a way of like giving people or giving something to the Frost Maiden so that he will end the forever winter, but he doesn't care. He's still not gonna end the forever winter. Oh my, no way. It's like a it's like dungeons. That is so epically sweet. I didn't know they made that. You just shocked me so much. That is so cool. That is so cool. Okay. Now we have to do that diagonal one, and I am not the best at diagonals. So we're gonna do 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, and 7. And then we have to do 3 at the front, 3, just so I can get like a 2, and then we'll do another one. 4, 2, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then 2 and 3, and then same thing. Diagonal house! There we go. These ones, no matter what size you make them, always end up with like nothing inside of them. Nothing at all. I'm about to get music in the background of my stream. Here we go. You guys ready? You guys just stay right here. Chill out. Have a blast. Have a blast. Let's chat. Let's chat about some stuff. I think it was this one I liked. Look at what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm so excited. There we go. My dog is walking right, like back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. There we go. I wonder if, because that's not working. Let's see. I can do this again. We can do this differently. I wanted to make it easier, but what? Close. What was that? Oh, that's weird. Ta-da! Yeah, you guys are hearing my like regular desktop audio. Yeah, I don't know. That was really interesting. All right, let's see. That was probably super loud, and I'm so sorry, guys. How is that? Is that like nice and relaxing in the background? I hope so. I hope so. There we go. Got some music for you guys. Okay, and then this is gonna be a hard part. Yay, okay. That makes me so happy. It's not even funny. 2, 3. This is gonna be so hard to build. Diagonal home. We can just have those go out like that. I think that'll look really cool. If it's too Japanese, I'm not gonna do it, but if it's not very Japanese, I'm gonna do it. Oh. Put one there. Got some windows. A window there. Let's have a window there. Oh. Oh. Oh, let's go, man. Let's go. What can you do? Looks so good. Lots of clicking. Glad you guys can't hear that. Click, 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 click. How dare you? And don't forget, we gotta decorate the inside of all of these. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. The inside gets decorated of all of the buildings so that they all have a cute feng shui. And so I don't have to decorate them again when I get them inside, because so some of the houses, when you place them in on the map, they have to go in certain spaces. So I'm following it's kind of crazy. I'm following like an actual map. This is the map of Icewind Dale. You can kind of see it. It's kind of really reflective. So some of the houses, just the way they like end up looking, end up being pretty like diagonal. So just in order to get the shape of the towns the way that I want, I need at least one diagonal home. I'm nerdy. Yep, I'm nerdy with this build. It's gotta be like to the T. All right, so that is what, 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8. I have 2 more. 2 more houses. I say we do another 2-story one. We kind of have 2 stories back there, but we definitely need another 2-story one. I think I'm gonna do just like a long, thin one. Did I do that yet? No, I did not. Okay. Yeah, long, thin one. That works. Nine. It's a long, thin one. Dude, sometimes when I, like the FOV, it's pretty bad. I feel like I'm like right next to it. Yeah, it looks good. Probably our biggest house so far. That's for sure. Have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I think you have to go 6 to get the height I want. Let me 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 more. Whoop. Nice. I think I'm going to be able to do like a really cool pattern on this one. I think I'm going to get to do the cool pattern. I am, yes. So excited. I get to do the coolest of the patterns. Ah, it looks so cool. I love it. Oh, that looks so sweet. I'm obsessed. Oh. Love when things just work out the way I want them to, you know? I'm sure everyone does, but feels good. Feels good. Yeah. It feels good. Yeah. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Freaking beautiful! Alright. Just do it like that. And then this one, we'll get the... And then let's do the front. I need something for the walls. I don't know what yet. I think maybe we go and we just get these guys. I think that works. And then we can have the stairs going up. As a roof, of course, not as stairs. Hmm. Hmm. No. Hmm. How do I want to do this? I think I might make the top just like a flat roof. So I like how this is angling. Like that. And then we can make this all these. This is the biggest house I've ever designed. That's for sure. This one's much larger than the other ones. Much larger. They do have some larger houses in the game. Not many though. So I gotta be careful with that. This is definitely gonna hopefully not stick out too much compared to the other tall one. But we might need to make one more that's slightly large still, so that we can make sure that this one doesn't stand out too much. I don't know. Gimme. I think this one's gonna be massive no matter what I do. It's huge, guys. That is not typical for when I build these houses. These houses are supposed to be like really small. I could just. It's supposed to be villager houses. That is pretty big. Pretty big. That's okay. We have one left. This one we're just gonna do I think I'm gonna do a 5x5. If it would click, I'm just like a tad too high. Yeah, I might need to make that one smaller. It looks cool, but it might just be a little too large. We'll see when I get this one done, so. One, two, three, four, five. Oh. Weird, I thought I did it right, but I didn't count it right. You know what? I was wrong. I am gonna do it. I am gonna do it 6x5. I just think that looks better. Oh, anybody watch Dispatch? Anybody a fan of the Dispatch games? I have been completely obsessed, and I was supposed to go to my grandparents for dinner tonight, but it got canceled, and secretly I am so excited to just watch Dispatch again. I'm so excited. Oh. I am so excited. Boop boo. We'll just do that. So it is a newer video game that just got released. that actually it releases every Wednesday, so it's kind of not something I've seen before. Like there's episodes in the game that release every Wednesday. And well, Tuesday night, I guess, so I see it on Wednesdays because that's when my streamers play it. But it's about you are a superhero who gets into a severe like accident, and you're kind of like Iron Man, where if your suit doesn't work, you don't work. So your suit gets destroyed and you're kind of SOL. And you're like, okay, I got to give up the superhero thing. You retire. And then you get another opportunity to do something kind of superhero-y, and it's similar to Until Dawn. So if you've ever played Until Dawn, it's one of my favorite franchises. It's very similar in the style of you choose your own ending. So it's more of like a movie. The episodes come out weekly, and it's honestly so cool. I've never seen anything like it, and it's super interesting. I'm watching two different streamers play it right now, and they have completely chosen like the complete opposite things, you know? So I think it makes it a lot more interesting because you have people who are choosing like the complete opposite storylines. So I get to see two different stories happening all at once. Real fun. Real fun looking game. I can't afford it, but maybe soon. Maybe. We're on the final house, guys. And then we have to decorate the inside. Wah, wah, wah. My favorite part, decorating the inside. Mm-hmm. It's really good. It's really, really good. I recommend it to anybody who is a fan of like it's just like funny superhero based game. It's so entertaining. Look at that house. I like that one a lot. I think that's my favorite one so far. The guy's back with his subwoofer. All right, now I gotta figure out what is for dinner for myself. Dang it. How beautiful. Okay, so we've got all 10 houses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woohoo! We did it. All right, let's just get all this stuff back in. Let's get some glass. White. I want it like light gray. Yeah, I think light gray because they're supposed to be like old, you know? Like the houses are old and decrepit. Decrepit. They've got cloudy windows. Cloudy windows. These old decrepit houses. Nope, I'm gonna have to use the full blocks for the diagonal one. hate that so much. Oh, oh no. Dang it. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I don't know. I mean, we'll probably be able to decorate them today. And then that will be where we're going to have to call it. Got about 45 minutes left until I got to go pick up my man. Ooh, I forgot I had a 4 wide window in here. Yes. Yes. Yes, queen. Is there any windows in this one? Yeah, just a little tiny guy. Okay. Where are we missing windows? This guy got windows? Nope. Not yet. Now he does. I think he only had the one. Let's get the full... Oop. Did I miss that? Nope. Let's get the full block. And do the same thing here. And then I think I'm done. Like, honestly done. What happened to my door? What happened to my door? Did I not put a door in there? Could have been my mistake. I think that's all of the windows. All my windows are filled with stuff. Yep. Put one right there too. So why not? There we go. No, I wish there was a way to have busted windows. That'd be so cool. But it's also like freezing cold, so I feel like if you broke your window, you would definitely just be like, I'm gonna fix that right this second. You wouldn't leave it like busted. Say hi, guys. Say hi, guys. Plank blocks? Ooh. I just think that the planks are so... I mean, I could use, like, dark oak planks, but they're so thick. I could use, like, trapdoors. I could use, like, a acacia trapdoor. But I feel like they would want them repaired, and they would want them, like, fixed. Trapdoors actually might be a good idea anyway, just to make it, like, work right. Alright, so then we have our first city. I gotta pee. You guys chill right here. I'll be right back. I'm back, guys. You guys stayed. Oh, thanks. Okay, so we have our first city is going to be Dugan's Hole. So we're going to put all this back. Get our wand. Alright, Dugan's Hole goes right here in this little corner. We've got our buildings up there. Got our stuff down here. Alright, we need a brush. Sphere. Air. And then mask. Snow. Brush. Set. Sphere. Air. 5? Let's do 5. Whatever. I think it's only doing 3 by 3, but that's fine. I wonder if I am just doing it wrong. Brush. Set. Sphere. 5. Then air. Yeah, okay. There we go. Much larger. These called ferns, y'all. I also did say I was going to work on interior decorating of those, but I really don't like interior decorating. I do, but I feel like I'm not very good at it. Let's see. Mask fern. Tall grass. Oh my gosh, no. Mask. Tall grass. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Is that a fern? What are these? I have no clue. What are you guys? Yeah, fern? Large fern. Large fern. There we go. Now I can get rid of all of it. Okay, there we go. Oh, is that... I missed one piece of grass. Okay. That looks promising. Is that mass orange flowers? I don't know what flowers these are. That's okay. I don't need to get rid of them right now. Thank you. Thanks so much. It means the world. Enjoy your dinner. Okay. Let's get decorating the inside of these. Whoa, what just happened there? Just fell out of the sky! Okay. Colored blocks. Okay, we're gonna have our beds. We're all gonna have brown beds. No one gets no special beds. We're all gonna have, what? Just candles, regular candles. Let's see, let's get some cyan carpet and some yellow carpet. Actually, no, because right, this one is just cyan. This town. Alright, and then we need like the tools and stuff. We can do that at the end. I think that'd be a smart idea, doing that at the end, putting all of like these things in there. One day they're gonna have tables. One day they will have tables. I know it. I wish they did have tables. It sucks to build out of like weird shaped stuff. Alright. Let's go into our first home. Alright, you're gonna be 2 stories. Which means I need this. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. And we can make that where the stairs are. It's a good idea. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. That is not how it was supposed to be. Staircase. This is what I mean. Like, I gotta make the staircase. Alright. Kinda looks weird, but it still works. Still works. Okay. And then we put the beds in. And we do that a little differently. We put our beds right here. Oh! Did I really... Alrighty. Guess the beds aren't gonna go a little differently. They're just gonna go right here. And we're just gonna have a barrel. We'll have this. Put your guys' candles on there. Flint and steel I've got to have apparently to just light a candle. Stupid, 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 stupid. What? Where's the flint and steel? Tools. Silly me. Of course it'd be in tools. You know what? I like the idea of these being barrels. Whatever. I like that a lot. Oh wait, that one can't be there. That's fine. Cute little bedroom. We'll decorate more when we're done. We could do some barrels here. That's cute. I like it. I like it a lot. We need a table for everyone to sit at. Beep, beep, beep. You know what? We could actually do it like that. Do seat. Beep. Meep, 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 meep. Nope, nope. No, I can't. Okay. Where should the tables go then? I actually really like it there. That's not bad, but it's not how I want it to look. Ooh, am I torn? Let's do like a little bar here. And we can do the seats in front of there. Oop. I think that that works pretty well, actually, compared to what I did have. And the kitchen would be there. Second floor is fine. We'll figure out something else for in there. Is this one of our small spaces? Yay, small space. I like decorating the small ones. It's like, how do you want to fit anything in here? Ooh, this one can have the barrels up top. I love when they do that. I love when they do that. Got another shelf up there. I think that actually we'll add carpet after. I like it. I like it. It's small. It fits. I messed up this one, but that's okay. Our even smaller one, y'all. Somehow it like has more room though. How is that even possible? It works. Perfect. Done. Don't have glass. It does not have glass. God dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Alright, let's do ones that don't require me splitting into a million different pieces yet. Is this one a double story? I think I was gonna make it at least go upstairs. Like, have the bed there. Bed there. Bed there. And then when you put the slabs on, you can make it so that no one knows. Dang, that's a small bedroom. It's a teensy, teensy, tiny little bedroom. Oh, the roof is too small too. That's fine. That's fixable. That's very fixable. That's easily fixable. Let's put those back. Let's get our jungle wood back out because I liked having that. And let's fix this guy. Perfect. All right, that should allow you to walk in there now without any issue. Yes. And then down here we can have a cute little table. Have a little chair. Sitting in the corner. We have a box. Eesh, that is small. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. We need some small spaces. I think the bedroom would be perfect there. Right? Interesting. Very interesting. I like how that looks a lot. I think that is a good space for a cute little bedroom setup. Oops. We have cool, that works. Seriously? Perfect. Cute as life. Some of these are ending up being like one-person houses when they were supposed to be like 3-people houses, but that's okay. This one does not have enough room for an upstairs. It's honestly probably just gonna have to have like the bed. To just to make it not look so weird. And the kitchenettes can go over here. It could be just like a table for something. Perfect. Another one done. This one is a double story one that I'm gonna have to mess with. For the double story, I think I'm just gonna have to use a ladder again. Ladder, ladder, ladder. Ladder, ladder, ladder. Ladder, ladder, ladder. Da-na. Da-na. Da-da-da. Da-na. Da-da-da. I don't like that. But it works, so I guess I'll forgive it. How cool. I love putting those in like on the floor. I just think it makes it look so much better. This one's got such a high up, like, second floor. It's crazy. So tall. So tall and handsome. This is literally gonna have, like, nothing down here. That's okay. We'll figure it out as we go. Where is your door? Oh, you're the long one. One of these bedroom, one of these not bedroom. That's what I'm assuming. That works in the bedroom. And then this is like the kitchen area. I think that that's gonna look fine. Put a piece of art right there on that wall. Beautiful. We have the room separated from the regular living area. Ah! I didn't even realize how late it had become. Let me in. Wow. This really doesn't want to let me in. Really doesn't want to let me in. Alright, this one. I'm gonna have that. I think that. Just to enter on the second floor on this bad boy. Second floor. And then I think if we can actually do kind of like a stupid kind of like spiral staircase, I think. I hate that. I hate that so much. Looks like I'm just gonna have to make it one further back and then just come down. Or two further back. And then I could just come down. There we go. That's perfect. Didn't even need those. Me with my silliness. Didn't even need those. All right, that looks so good. I think that looks cute enough, right? Mm-mm. And this will all be like kitchen. Trying to figure out decorations is probably the hardest part of this game. A diagonal house it is time. Hmm. I don't know if I'm gonna like this, but I'm just kind of gonna go with it because I feel like if I don't, I'm really not gonna like it. Hey guys, guess what time it is? Time for me to go get my man. Here we go. That's a cool ass bedroom, right? I think that's sick. That works. Alright, we'll just do like barrel there, barrel there, barrel there. I hate that. Can you guys do like cooler barrels? Perfect. That looks way better. And then what we could do, possibly do like... I have no idea. That counts. I think that looks good. Alright, so now we just have like plants, a little bit of extras and stuff like that to do. But we have pretty much finished our beginning of our Icewind Dale map, and all of our little houses have been started. Now it's just about bringing them together and building the rest of the universe that you guys are going to see right over there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. I've had so much fun working on Icewind Dale, and we're just gonna keep it rolling. So see you guys next time.